You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, it is not the place that defines the status of the people, rather, it is the people that defines the status of the place. As we continue our journey of financial literacy, we're going to be looking at reasons why people lose money. Why do people lose money in their investment? There are 7 things I'm going to be sharing with you. The number 1 thing is lack of understanding of the investment. People just do things casually without doing their due diligence, finding out about the investment, getting themselves educated about what they are going to invest into. That is so important so that we don't just put our money anywhere. We need to understand where our money is going and what we are investing into. Lack of understanding of the investment, lack of what people are investing into is one of the reasons. The number 2 reason is market volatility. Because people don't understand how the market works, there's no historical data that is guiding them because of the lack of understanding of what they're going into. When there is volatility in the market, you think twice. Should I leave this investment there or should I take it out? So some people sell short, they just crash it, take their money out, and in the process, they end up losing money. Not because the market is not going to settle, not because things will not get back to normal, but the fear of losing everything because of the lack of information and experience that people need to ensure that they don't lose money. So market volatility is the second thing. The number 3 is greed. Greed doesn't make you to see any type of risk. All you see is profit. Somebody comes to you and say, okay, I'm going to give you an opportunity to invest and you're going to get 100% of your money within a very short period. You get 200%, 300%, 75%. Now, because people are not thinking, the logic aspect of their brain is thrown away, they just go for it. Now, I want you to know that you are not the only one. This is common amongst all of us. You want your money to work for you. You want it to work within a short time. You want it to generate what might be difficult for you to generate. But because somebody has come to you, painted it nice, and you just go for it. Greed is one of the things that we need to watch out for. Why am I doing what I'm doing? What is the driving force? Watch out for greed. Is one of the reasons people get scammed easily. When you see somebody get scammed, you don't just blame the scammer. You have to look at the person as well. What is the driving force that made them invest and make that losses as well? We need to look at things. The number 4 thing is FOMO, the fear of missing out. When people say something is happening, this is the trend, everybody's going into this direction. Now, without any information, without any historical data, without any experience, people just jump in because they fear missing out, because they think it's a one-time opportunity. It will not come back again. They will not see or experience that kind of opportunity again. So people put their money into such investment, and by so doing, some of them have experienced losses. These are the things that we need to watch out for. As we invest, we need to look at what we are doing and where we are making our investment. Now, the number 5 thing is war and natural disasters. Now, we can't insure against some of those things because people don't know when it's going to happen. As at the time of recording, there's a war happening, in Ukraine, Russia and Ukraine. Now, this is not going to be the best time to invest in that part of the world because there's crisis. Even people who have invested, people who have organizations, people who have businesses, they are leaving their stuff to ensure that they are in safety. Their life is safe. If there is life, there is hope. If there is life, you can make things bounce back. So when there's natural disasters, earthquake, you see erosion, you see water, businesses, investments lose money. Now, this happens. It doesn't happen every day, but it's one of those reasons why people lose money in investment. Something happens in a part of the world, it shakes the market. So war and natural disasters, they are ways of losing investment. The number 6 thing is government policies or change in government. Now, policies of the government, depending on what the government wants, or, those in government, what they want to achieve, policies can affect businesses. Policies can ruin or wreck businesses. And if government, for whatever reason, think it is wise for them to make such policies, people will lose their money. Investors in that kind of business, or that have made investment in that kind of market, will lose their money. It doesn't happen every time, but it's what we need to watch out for. The 7th thing is management change or scandal or abuse within an organization. If there are fraudulent practices that has been discovered, something major has happened within an organization. Now, people will decide to boycott such companies. If it's a production company, they might decide not to buy their product. If it's within countries, government might take action against such organization, and investors will start losing their money because of that. Now, these things happen and we cannot overlook them. Now, the main thing that happens every time and now is greed and the fear of missing out, lack of understanding. Those won't roll in from time to time. War doesn't happen from time to time. Government policies doesn't happen from time to time. It doesn't happen immediately. Instability within a nation doesn't happen every time. But watch out for this 7. If you can keep on managing yourself and know what you are doing concerning your investment, you will come out on the right side smiling. If you have been getting value from our videos, we would like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button and sharing with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.